Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have my friend Backline one more time. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Laura.
And Laura's the second time on the channel. This time playing Tier, correct?
I'm still playing Tier.
Most definitely. We had a tournament today with the new Banlist. Today you went.
I went 3-1. Two virtual, two Vanquishal, one Chimera, and then one of the fire deck of birds.
Most definitely. Before we get started with the deck profile, is there any shoutouts or anything on this good?
Yeah, I mean, again, shout out to all the Lafayette locals. All the other players, Khalil, who drove me here.
Yeah, that guy sucks, but yeah, most definitely.
Great guy, except how he hates Tier,
Most definitely. Let's get to the deck profile then.
So for the Tier names, it was the 3 Rhino, one of each of the Fusers, and then of course the 3 Tier Cash. You gotta maximize on them. It sucks that they're still all at 1, but hopefully they'll get peeled off eventually. For the extenders, it was 2 Nessie, 1 Mothman. This is the Dark Aqua, so it lets you make the Garua, and this is it's a guaranteed draw. It's a guaranteed discard. So like if you whiff and then you whiff again, this at least guarantees that you can get something out of your hand. Then the 3 King of the Swamp, the last minute edition of Eldritch Golden Lord, came up to attack for game. It just kind of recurs itself off of garbage cards that you draw. If you draw it, you're going to draw Terrific Karma. It happens all the time, so you can just use that to ditch that out of hand, or if you mill it, you can set the Terrific Karma and then still get it to grave by doing that. Then the 3 Shaddols. I went with a bigger Shaddol package this time because your mills are a lot more valuable because you have so many. You have much fewer of them now that you don't have the Shizu pieces.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So kind of you need to capitalize off of your mills and make sure that they always get you at least a little bit of advantage. That's it for the monsters. It's kind of a lower monster count than you would have been before. And of course, Big Pearl Rhino. I have no idea how this card lived that list. It's just the best card in your deck. 2 Scream and 2 Grief. The reason I play 2 and 2 is because if you open Rhino or this plus either of these, you get the same effect, but Grief doesn't take your normal summon. Sorry, not Rhino, Tier Cash. That's it. If you open Tier Cash or this with the Grief, it gets the same result as Rhino Scream, just without taking your normal summon. So it's kind of, you can save it for like that extra piece that you drew, or like if you drew double Rhino or something later in the turn, you don't have to expend that normal summon like kind of at the start of your turn.
Most definitely.
Then 2 Foolish Burial Goods. Of course you play that just because it's Rhoda, it's Terraforming, it's all your different cards. And then the 1 Polymerization to search off of the King of the Swamp.
Okay.
That's it for the spells, and then kind of the most important parts of the deck, the trap cards. So for the Tearlaments traps, it's 2 Sulic, 1 Meta Noise. Meta Noise is kind of the same idea. The same idea as the Shaddol package. It's just kind of another mill that just gets you advantage back. So that it's not like a dead card. It'll get you a Tier Cash. It'll get you a Rhino card so that you have follow up, whatever. Of course, the Terrific Karma sucks, but you have to play it because you need to search all your cards. And then kind of the spice of the deck, 3 Needlebug Nests, 2 Trap Tracks, 2 Dynamicious, and the 1 Morella. The Morella sends Sulic, which searches Tier Cash, which is just another way to kind of get yourself milling, get the ball rolling on your opponent's turn. Plus, it didn't come up today, but it has come up before that when these summon themselves, they're level 2 aquas, so you can normal summon early and then hard make totally awesome.
Oh.
Not that cool.
Cringe. That's dope.
And the trap tracks are just basically extra copies of Needlebug Nest because it's your new mill 5. You kind of need to have something that just is a blowout that gives you a whole bunch of cards all at once.
I love that. New ban list, new ideas. Awesome.
So the main deck is actually 41 just because of that extra last minute spell glitch in there. Really, you can cut it. Like, it didn't come up very much. It's just kind of a neat little thing that I wanted to try at the end.
I love that. You got to the finals at least.
That's right, yeah. For the extra, for the links, I played, I think, more than I had been playing. Like last format, I kind of cut down on these, and I was really only playing like this and maybe occasionally the Masquerena. But you know, it's just we're kind of back to the old faithful link package. It's the IP thing to make off IP, and then the sprint to get the Merlin to Grave. Of course, you play the totally awesome package, just because getting into gate's really good. The Redoer, Typhon. I think Typhon actually comes up more than Zeus generally. Like if you need to make Zeus, you're probably not going to win the game anyway, and Typhon kind of pulls you back from some unwinnable board states, you know. And then a little heavier on the fusions. One Mud Dragon, one Winda, goes hand in hand with the Bear Straw package. It's much easier to make Winda. One Garura, one Dragostapelia, one Ilclos, one Klein of Heart, one Guardian Chimera, and the one Grapha as the last fusion. I think those are more or less pretty standard stuff if you're playing King of the Swamp. I was pretty happy with it. You know, you got a good mix of defensive and offensive fusions and different utility options.
Love that.
And then for the side deck today, 3 Nib, 3 DD Crow, 3 Droll. These should probably be Bestials, but the Fire deck scares me because it grinds harder than you do now. And it's going to get much scarier, obviously, as time goes on, so just kind of keeping them off of those graveyard resources is really important. The 2 Lightning Storm and 2 Heartbeat, these are just usually your back row answers. It kind of, you know, out the problematic cards, out the floodgates, out kind of whatever life throws at you. Especially these are good against like Rescue Ace, which this deck still really struggles with. I hate playing against that deck because they just get so much more off of their cards than you do. Then the 3rd Dynamicious, just because it's a really good spot removal. And of course the Crime, because you know you go first and you win.
Most definitely. Look, thank you today for showing us deck profile, a new ban list, you know, X-1. Lost in the finals to the guy playing some cringe stuff. But anyway, thank you again, Laura, for deck profile. We're going to go ahead and put your old deck profile in the description. Make sure to check that out, guys. Until next time, remember, comment, like, subscribe. Peace.